Okay, today I'm going to show you how to install your Saunders LCD screen on your bike, and let's start with the unboxing. Okay, so you're going to want to remove the shrink wrap around the sides of the box. Excuse me. And inside we have the LCD screen, and just want to carefully lift that up. Pull out the inner packaging here. That's the bracket for the handlebars. There's a small Ziploc bag with 2 Phillips screws in it, pinhead Phillips screws, and then the instruction manual for the LCD unit itself. So I'm just removing the LCD from the packaging. There we go. Okay, and you'll notice that the cables are zip tied together, so you want to very carefully, I'm using a wire cutter, but a nail cutter may work as well, but very carefully you're going to clip the zip tie to release the cable, and being sure not to nick the cable or obviously to cut the cable. And then the next thing I like to do is I usually leave this protective screen on just for now, because depending on how you're setting it up on the bike, or if you knock the screwdriver against it or something, you might scratch your screen or something. So I leave that on until the bike is fully installed. I like to attach the LCD screen to the bracket using the 2 Phillips screws that are in the bag. But before I do that, I will remove the screw and nut from the mounting bracket itself, because it's just easier to do when it's not attached to the screen right now. So using your Phillips screwdriver, you're just going to back out this little screw and its nut, being careful not to lose it, either piece. And I take it off both sides. And the mounting bracket is it's keyed so that it can be oriented in 2 different ways onto your LCD screen. It's kind of personal preference for where you want it to view. It could either be on like this way. The little notch here it's keyed on the long bar to notch it up against this little raised rectangle section here. So it fits in like that, or it can fit in like this. And I usually I'll put mine on like this, just because I want the screws to be a little bit less visible and accessible when it's on the bike. So with that in mind, I'll take the beveled Phillips screws here and carefully hand start them in, and then use the Phillips screwdriver to finish tightening them the rest of the way. And I should add that you want to read the manual and familiarize yourself with all the functions of the LCD screen, probably prior to installing it, so feel free to do that. Okay, and at this point, now that I've got these screws off here, and I'm going to keep careful track of these so I don't lose them, the mounting bracket is much easier to open up wide and slip it over your handlebars. So, and I will also take out this screw from the controller unit, again for the same reason, to make it easier to attach once I get out there by the bike. So I'll actually put these screws. Now the one that's in the controller unit is actually a little bit longer than the other 2, so you want to keep those separate. You can see it's a little bit longer. This is the controller unit screw, and then these 2, the shorter 2, are the ones that are on the mounting bracket. So, okay, we'll shoot the next video when we're at the bike.